security. Now, we will not hear any of that going forward. So, wanted to assure, not in the rule of law. This country. We'll call them out and we say, this is all Mr. William Ruto is doing. He himself admitted in Homa Bay, said we will stop the abductions, the abductors. Kimani Ichungwah seems to know. He has very useful information on who is abducting who. Kenyans can abduct themselves. He also should come and give evidence on how these people, 2025 is going to be a year like no other. We will make appearance as often as, so we had very strange representations by Council Nyamodi for Inspector General saying national security. Now, we will not hear any of that going forward. So, wanted to assure, not in the rule of law. This country. We'll call them out and we say, this is all Mr. William Ruto is doing. He himself admitted in Homa Bay, said we will stop the abductions.
When I spoke to Mr. Kavuli, who is present, so the question we wish to put to the IG and to Mr. William Ruto is how many people allowed by law to be in possession of hard caps. It's only the, and that's why we are saying this matter will not rest until such a time the IG will come and tell us.
Please note that this maximum pressure is what has earned the liberty of arraigned here. Of course, they did not even have any charges to prefer. And the fact that they knew that today, if they do not produce, I want Mr. Kanja to go in history as somebody who was honest with himself and with his office. In fact, if it gets to that, there's any conscience, men and women in public service, because what Kenyans are demanding, Kenyans will believe that story, that it is. That is what it is, Kenyans, because we must be a country that believes in itself.
I think maybe just to add to what His Excellency has said, first of all, to thank you, the media, for, if it wasn't for you and particularly the father of Billy Mwangi, who turned up here on the 3rd, were able to show the whole nation and other nations what is happening in our country. So we owe it to you for revealing the pain of the all have been released. When we were here also, we were coming because our friend Senator Mutata, and he's here, he'll also say a word, called for the release of the abductees have been released, and some of the abductees have been released, but those who have not been released, that you have been, is above the law in this country. Not him, not even William Ruto is above the law. And just like the former IG Masengeli came to this court, including Steve and Kevin. So that is all we want to say. But also for those who are trivial, wafanyikazi, Francis Atwoli, Honorable Aluke, and all those national issues, and it's a matter of international concern as well. It's in Nanimo in Uganda, and thank God our sister Martha Karua has come home safe. Did he abduct himself and take himself to Uganda? What I thank the Mount Kenya jurists through Wakili Ndegwa